Hi, I'm Danny, and today I have a Prime haul for you. Prime Day, at least when this video is recorded, literally just ended like yesterday, I think. And so I ordered a whole bunch of stuff I've been needing, some stuff I just wanted, and some stuff I probably didn't need, but I still ordered it anyway. So I'm going to show you everything, not just the books that I got for Prime Day. One of the first being this new light that I'm being blinded by. It has an adjuster. So let's see, I'm gonna go down. Whew, that's a big difference. And go up. See the difference? Turn it down again. I'm being blinded. This is actually the camera light right here. It is the LD160 LED video lighting. It had a 4-star rating, a 4.5-star rating on Amazon, and it was one of its favorites. There were a lot like this, but this one had the biggest LED number for the smallest amount. I think I paid $20. I think it was $26 before Prime, and I think I got it for $20 with the Prime Day sale. So $6 off, but still it's a really good light. But it also has an adjuster on the side, and it's pretty good so far. It has a choice between a rechargeable battery and actual batteries. I'm using actual batteries right now. It didn't come with a rechargeable battery itself, so I'm gonna have to buy one of those myself. Next, I got myself a new tripod. It comes with its own carrying bag. And it's red. Actually, they accidentally sent me two. I ordered red, but they also sent me black, and they charged me for it. So they are already sending out a return label so that I can return the black one, which the camera is actually on right now because my last tripod broke, which is why I haven't filmed. Like, I've had the time, just haven't been able to without the tripod because there's nowhere else for me to sit the camera. So I'm keeping the red one, like I said, and I'm returning the black one. Once I'm done filming, it's going back in its box, and when the return label gets here, I will return it. And it looks really good. It's definitely different. It's definitely different than my last one. Like my last one, I never had to adjust when I wanted to tilt it, I would just tilt. There was no lock or anything on it. And this one took me a while to figure out where the lock was. I kept twisting all the little knobs around it and nothing. Turns out it's the handle that I use to tilt. You twist it and it tightens or loosens. And it doesn't have a leveler where I'm used to it. The leveler is actually down there, so it's kind of weird. And but other than that, I like it. It's taller than I thought it would be, and it's definitely got some great hold. Like my last one, I would have to spread out the legs all the way in order to get it where I needed it. This one, the legs are pretty close together, and if I were to spread them out, it would get lower, but the neck can still go higher. But it's a good tripod so far, and I'm liking it. And if you'd like, I can give you a formal review at another time. If you want a review on that, just let me know in the comments below. Okay, this book I actually didn't buy on Prime Day, but I wanted to throw it in here anyway. And it is The Crown's Fate by Evelyn Skye. This is an ARC I got through Goodreads, and of course I received this in return for an honest review. It came out in May, and I only just recently got it, like a month ago, I think. It might have actually been in May. It might have been like at the end of May, even though it came out on the 17th. But still, I'm reading it so far, and it's kind of an up-down right now for me. Like some parts it's an up, and going towards a 4-star rating, and then other times it goes down, closer to a 2-star rating, and then goes up and goes down, and all of a sudden goes down, up, down. So I'm on a roller coaster right now, and I will let you guys know in my next wrap-up what I think of this. Okay, next is the books I got on Prime Day. These ones are already unwrapped before I thought about filming this video. First is Blood Song by Kat Adams. This is the first book in a series that I can't remember the name of for the life of me. It might be the Blood Song series, I don't know. But this is a book 1 and a book I already have. I have book 7 in this series. I didn't realize it was book 7 when I bought it on Book Outlet. but it was book 7, so I wanted to start at the beginning of the series, so I decided to pick up book 1. I think I got this for $5 on Prime Day. So I believe this is about I believe she is a siren and she gets bit by a vampire and it turns her into a succubus, which is definitely different. I could have that wrong though, not completely sure. I'm just kind of going off what I remember. I do remember that her cousin is a siren, so I'm assuming she is one. And I know she gets bitten by a vampire, and I believe she becomes a succubus. Her hair is white, her skin is dead white like a vampire's, and she sucks in the Lost Girl words, chi. If you've ever seen that show, give me a thumbs up. I love that show and I would love to discuss it. Next is First Grave on the Right. I have another book later on in the series. I think it's the second book, and she is a Grim Reaper, and I'm guessing she has to collect souls and stuff, supernatural stuff. That's all I really know. I just knew that book 2 sounded good, and so I wanted to start from the beginning. So this is book 1, and the covers are so different. I definitely like this cover more than book 2, because book 2 is just her kind of standing in a purple, with a purple background with mist and her hand on her hip. Not really inspiring. But this one I like, especially her shoes, and I love the little scythe right here. It definitely tells you more than book 2 that she is a Grim Reaper. Next is Alex and Ava, book volume 1. I've heard of this comic book before, and I think the price I paid for this is the price of just one installment in this. So I got the whole volume 1. I'm not sure how many volumes are actually, how many different books are actually in this one. It's pretty small, so I'm guessing that the actual books themselves have got to be really small if it's this small. But this is about, I believe it's about a guy who creates a cyborg and then he falls in love with her, and it's causing some sort of controversial problems, and that's all I really know about it. Again, this book I did not buy on Prime Day, but I'm not sure if I included it in my last haul, and I know when I filmed my last haul I definitely had this book. So I'm not sure if it was in there or not, but if it was or if it wasn't, it is A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. Amazing series, perfect ending, I think. I mean, I was imagining all sorts of terrible things, because with Sarah J. Maas, this is her first conclusion to a series, or she says it's not a conclusion because there are more books in this series, but it's the conclusion of Feyre and Rhys's story. So we've never seen her conclude a series before, and I was imagining all sorts of, like a lot of the main characters dying, maybe even Feyre or Rhys dying, and so I was nervous the entire last 10 chapters. I was just like, don't let them die, don't let them die, and I really liked it. Now I'm less nervous for the Throne of Glass conclusion, but still nervous. Oh, and I've already included this in my last wrap-up, I believe, so I'll link that below if you want to watch it. Okay, this is another one I already opened. For the little items that are in here, this envelope was way too big, just way too big. I think it was like this big, way too big. So I got 3 of the Amazon Dash buttons. I got one for Gain, one for Charmin, and one for Hefty. I think I'm going to order some more depending on how I like these. We'll see.